What's boppin', my burgeoning filmmakers? Today, we're going to talk about 5 things to do on set that will totally make your life easier and cut down on post-production woes. But before we get started, make sure you get subscribed and click the bell to get notified when we post. And also drop some likes and comments as it helps the channel and we love interacting with you guys. So these 5 things are in no particular order, but each of them are vastly important to ensuring that you get your production done as easy and efficiently as possible. First up, slating.
Take one.
Take one.
Action.
11A, take one.
Take one. And action. You always need to make sure that you slate each take of your production that requires syncing sound after the fact. This is important as it allows your editor to be able to sync sound in post much more easily and efficiently. For example, who wants to do this? When you could be doing this.
Take one.
Action.
Nice. Bonus point, to make it even easier and have your editor breathe a big sigh of relief, do a slate clap at the end of your take, a tail slate. That way, your editor has 2 hard points of reference to be able to sync sound in post. Next, you will definitely want to record room tone. What's room tone, you might ask? Super simple explanation that glosses over the important details but gets the point across. Incoming! Essentially, you just record the sound of the silence in the space you're filming in. That way, you can equalize audio levels across the board if you have inconsistent sound in individual takes due to inconsistent mic placement. Pretty simple, right? This is also super crucial when filming outdoors, as it allows for filling in ambient sound in the background much easier. Because believe me, when you're shooting outdoors, you might think you're getting ambient sound in your takes, but then you go and sit down and edit and you're like, wait, where's the background noise? So you definitely want to record room tone outside and also inside so you can equalize that noise floor. Now, this next one is a little more intensive and requires more planning on the pre-production side, but something you should absolutely have and use on set is a shot list. Now, a shot list is, well, a list of shots you intend on getting in relation to what's in the script. Ideally, it would look something like this, so it can go along with something like this. You see the magic happening, words coinciding with visuals to create magic. This is one of the most foolproof ways to ensure that 1, you get all the shots you mean to get, and 2, lock in exactly what type of shots you want to do before you hop on set, as improving everything might sound fun, but then it can very easily backfire when you get on set and you're wondering, but what do we do next? I don't know. We came here to improv. No. We came here to make magic. Something you must always do, and I mean always do, is format your media and have backups, because boy oh boy, it is important.
Oh shit, it's saying SD warning, no more disk space.
Oh, that's not good. Shit.
We've got another one.
Yeah.
You go grab it.
So this one actually hits close to home because while we were shooting Best Served Cold, coming out February 11th by the way, we actually ran out of space on our audio recorder, so mid-take by the way. Roll sound.
PSC,
Oh.
Scene 1D, take 1.
Oh, can I? Is it on a mirror?
What?
It says
So then, we had to stop, waste time deleting media, and let me tell you, it was really awkward. Funny story actually, we actually had not formatted our storage card for the audio recorder since we got it like 3 years ago. And it's actually surprising it went that long, but let that be a lesson. You must absolutely format your media. That way you don't have that awkward stuff happen to you on set where you just, oops, run out of space. And most importantly, have backup media, as you never know what can happen to your primary media, whether that be failure, loss, something crazy happening, or, you know, just plain running out of space. This last one, I will tell you now, it is a real killer to the uninitiated.
But you and I, we are initiated.
And that is proper white balance. That's right, white balance is something you absolutely have to do correctly on set. Otherwise, your editor/colorist will kill you. But seriously, this is something you absolutely have to do right on set to ensure that your image is in the best condition for color grading and color correction. Well, color correction comes first, then color grading, but you get the idea. Now, how do you white balance? It's actually really simple. There are two main ways that we're gonna cover, and I am sure that there are other ways to do it, but we're covering two on this episode of this show. Don't look into that. There's not gonna be more episodes. There's gonna be more episodes. The first and easiest way is to simply hit the auto white balance button on your camera and let the camera just evaluate the scene. Or if you have one, evaluate one of these handy dandy white balance/grade cards, which this is something you should have on set. So I guess that makes 6 things you should have on set. Do I change the video title? I don't think so. As long as your camera isn't a complete potato, and these days, no camera is potato.
Are you sure about
You
that?
should honestly be fine with this. But if you want to take things into your own hands, the next and more controlled way is to dial in your white balance using your color temperature. Now on this, there are two kind of separate ways. First, you can actually use the preset options on your camera, such as daylight, tungsten, fluorescent, blah, 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 blah. Or you can dial in the exact Kelvin, which, let's face it, if you're dialing exact Kelvin, you're a nerd. You're a real nerd. You're dedicated, but you're a nerd. I said what I said. So, those are the 5 things that you should actually have or do on set that will absolutely make your life easier. I hope what you learned today has helped you out, and if it did, drop it in the comment section below. But if it didn't, drop it in the comment section below because I want to know how it didn't help you. Maybe you already knew. Maybe you didn't find what I have to say helpful. Or maybe you're just hating, drinking your haterade. I don't know. Go drink your haterade somewhere else, not here. Also, click right here for something. I don't know what I'm gonna put there, but it's something. Anyway, that's gonna do it for us today. I'm your local host, Face, and tune in for our next video, which is gonna be... It's gonna be... sponsored?